round one, we're on the play. Playing first, keeping a little bit of a clunky hand, but this'll do. Ooh, there we go. One of the big aspects of Windgrace Acolyte that I like so much is how much it throws combat math off. You can actually legitimately... Whoa, that's unexpected. You can race and be less concerned because you can totally just gain that 3 life and completely throw off when they thought they were going to kill you. So I think that that 3 life attached to a flyer is a really big deal. More so than the fact that it mills you, which is typically an advantage. Except when you mill your 2 win cons like I have done. Sure. So, looks like a pretty good opportunity to play Divination here. We'll do Divination first. Okay, that was a good draw. And actually, Eldest Reborn killing their potential first creature drop is kind of a big deal too. Potentially. Or we can do Windgrace Acolyte if they once again do not play a creature, because Acolyte and Eldest Reborn happen to have some pretty superb synergy with each other. We're going to get to Scry too if we play the Eldest Reborn, which is cool. Yeah. So we'll Reborn, Scry, see what we get. Deep Freeze, good. That's actually perfect, because now we can make sure we get advantage out of our Deep Freeze. So our 6th land would let us play Clutches, but I think we're going to see a land at some point in this game, so I'm just going to bottom that, because we're still staying super busy in the meantime. And next turn, being able to play Acolyte, maybe we mill one of our big creatures so we can resurrect. Sapherd, oh, perfect timing on that, right after we made them sacrifice. So let's play Acolyte first. Oh, we can get our Rona back now. But we don't have any other... We don't have any historic cards in the graveyard, but it's still long-term card advantage. Otherwise, we could just take a Drake and fly right over top and kill, which is also very good. So if I were to res a Drake, I think the correct... And I do think we're actually going to get a Drake, just because I want to... We can deal with their flyers. Yeah, we're going to go Drake. But I was going to say we go for our Drake and not theirs. Because if they have a bounce spell, we want it to go back to our hand, not theirs. So we will be resing our Drake. So let's get in there and then play the land and pass. So we've got Clutches online. Gorger. So we can steal that. But I might just play yet another flyer here. Because we're going to be... Yeah, I think we probably just play another Acolyte, get even further ahead on the race. So like I said, we get back our Drake. We fly in and play Acolyte number 2. And it might be in our best interest to sandbag the land, only because if they have like a witch or something, I want to be able to discard a swamp and like a deep freeze and keep my clutches. So let's do the Acolyte. Tetsuko. Okay. I mean, we are substantially winning this race. And we have the outs for all sorts of things. And this is why like Soul Salvage actually does look very good in our deck, in conjunction with the Acolytes, milling creatures, getting card advantage. It's very good. Alright, so they feel like they can't win the race, understandably. We have a wide range of targets that all are just going to put them away pretty quickly. So we're playing against the deck we were initially thinking of doing, which was Bug, but Gaia's Blessing definitely seems out of place. Hilariously enough, this card is actually not terrible against us, since we are a bit of a graveyard interaction deck with the Acolytes, the Rona, the Reborn, the Soul Salvage, so that's pretty interesting. No Legends seen, which is a good sign for our cast down. In terms of sideboard in general, we don't have much. I guess I've never sideboarded into Rescue before. It seems unlikely you'd need that very often. We could lower the curve with 1/3s if we needed them, but I think our main deck is pretty nicely put together at the moment, so let's run it back. It's a great hand. Tetsuko, so we've got evasion plus removal. Maybe we even draw an Artificer's Assistant here. Really make it super good. Still pretty interested in the Kazarov, what it can offer. I do like that we have 2 ways to ramp into it. Okay. Alright. I mean, that's a little bit of an annoyance, but honestly, not the worst thing that could have happened to us. We have quite a few expensive spells in here that I'd be much more unhappy about getting syncopated, so I think I can deal with that. Okay, so I might cast that down. Might make sense for us to cast that down. Could have done it on their turn, I suppose. Alright, Rona. It's actually pretty weird how close our opponent's deck is to ours. We're doing surprisingly similar things here. Alright. So, unfortunately, a turn too late on the Eldest Reborn. Certainly would have been good last turn, but now not so good. No attacks. Why? Must be scared of a flash creature, which I'm okay with. Vicious Offering was good, so let's just Eldest Reborn, though. It's best use of mana. It makes sense here. It's only gonna hit a Sapperling, but it doesn't matter. It's doing enough for me where I'm happy. It's going to get us an Academy Drake that can trade for a Sapper. It's gonna make him discard. Maybe we even rip a Windgrace Acolyte next turn and find a better res target. So I'm okay. And I guess we're getting pretty close to Kazarov now. Hard casting for 7, baby. Yeah. Sphinx is pretty slick. Topped 2 cards. That's a little worrisome. Oh, that was a good draw. Ooh, getting rid of a Vicious Offering too. That's nice. So let's go land Sphinx. And the nice thing is, even if they kill the Sphinx, we get it back with a Reborn. Oh, nice. So the 7th land brings us into Kazarov territory. But I guess we bottom it anyway because, well, we could have topped it underneath the Acolyte and milled it, but I guess I'd rather at this point mill creatures because of Soul Salvage. So like I said, the good news is even if they kill the Sphinx, we just bring it right back. All right. So I can upkeep Vicious Offering to bring back Rona. I wish I had something historic, which I don't. Otherwise, I have to bring back a Drake. But I do feel like getting Rona is going to be good for us ultimately. So I think we're going to kill Rona. Oh my god, how did I not see that? That's actually amazing. That's funny. Alright. We pass. No attacks. Ooh, Gorger number 2, jeez. Alright. Well. Eviscerate. Good. So we can play this and make them sack the Sap Herd. And then next turn I can eviscerate a Sphinx, maybe. They're going to start getting in with the Gorgers, is that right? So, wondering if I should just eviscerate the Gorger. Yeah, I feel like they're getting a little beefed up on board there, so I think that makes sense. If I block the Gorger, if I double block it, I don't know. Yeah, if I double block it, do they kill the Sphinx? I think we double block. Because I'm not 100% what they're going to kill, and we've still got some gasoline in our hand here. And they do kill the Rona, so okay. I'm okay with that. We're not going to be able to cast our thing again, but I'm not sure that matters too much. We'll have to find out. Deep Freeze is good here. Probably go Acolyte first. Set up for a better Deep Freeze. Oh no! Clutches. They're on to us. No plays. So I think we go land, Kazarov, swing with Sphinx. Okay. Back to chilling. Odd to have a Soul Salvage in hand with 0 creatures in the yard. It's unexpected. Jeez. It's a lot of card advantage. What? Wow. Two can play at this divination game. There's our own. Just, it's like we're doing the same thing every turn here. So I probably still... Oh, and we get the clutches back. Oh, it's so strong. And we're going to sandbag the two. We sandbag the two swamps for the witch. I don't know if I've ever seen 4 divinations in a deck. That's a lot. I'm not really convinced we steal anything here. With the clutches, doesn't seem necessary. So I guess we can exile. Cool. Oh wow, they're actually playing the Vile Offering. Alright, so they got the 2 flyers necessary to live. So I guess we gotta chill. I can soul salvage back Ronan now, which I suppose I do, because then I can dig for removal. I really wish she did not exile so I could get back my thing again, but that's alright. Wait, do I have her? What do I have left in my deck? Oh, I've got flyers, and I've got flyers, and that's about it. Alright, big gorger. Assistant. Well, that's kind of perfect, actually. Keep that on top, although that's gonna be a little riskier, I guess. Uh, that's alright. Let's do this. Doesn't it cost 4 for that? Oh, they have the druid, yeah. Okay. So I guess next turn I can get in with all the goodies. Possibly fly from or win from above. Just milling lands for days. No attacks with a Gorger. That's not what I expected. Alright, let's probably want to Rona first. Relic Runner, cool, okay. Let's say we get in there. Alright, got there. See you round 2.